In front of the house, I was in a dreadful state, my body all blood and bruises, and I could not help moaning piteously. I lay there till the morning, careless of what might happen, for life was very weak in me, and I wished more than ever to die. I am Mary Prince. Bondage and torture, scourges and chains, placed on our backs indelible stains. I had always been under the yoke of oppression, compelled to submit to its laws, and not allowed to advance a rod from the house or even out of call without a severe punishment. But she is free. Yes, she has gone from the land of the slave. The hand of oppression must rest in the grave. The bloodhounds have missed the scent of her way. The hunter is rifled and foiled of his prey. Now this constant fear and restless yearning was over. I am Maddie Jackson. In 1856, I found myself pregnant and on the run with my husband and 4 children. This landed me at the center of one of the most symbolically charged fugitive slave cases. I would have killed myself before I returned to bondage. Seeing that our hopes of freedom were in vain, I seized the butcher knife that lay on the table and cut the throat of my little daughter. I tried to take the life of my other children and myself too, but I was overpowered before I could. I am Margaret Garner. I now entered on my 15th year, a sad epoch in the life of a slave girl. My master began to whisper foul words in my ear. Young as I was, I could not remain ignorant to their import. No pen can give an adequate description of the all-pervading corruption produced by slavery. The slave girl is reared in an atmosphere of licentiousness and fear. The lash and the foul talk of her master and his sons are her teachers. When she is 14 or 15, her owner or his sons or the overseer, or perhaps all of them, begin to bribe her with presents. If these fail to accomplish their purpose, she is whipped or starved into submission to their will. I am Harriet Jacobs. Well, for one, the 13th Amendment to the Constitution of the U.S., which abolished slavery, did not abolish slavery for those convicted of a crime. Poor people, people of color especially, are more likely to be found in prison than in institutions of higher education. Jails and prisons are designed to break human beings, to convert the population into specimens in a zoo, obedient to our keepers, but dangerous to each other. I am Angela Davis. I have declared war on the rich who prosper on our poverty, the politicians who lie to us with smiling faces, and all the mindless, heartless robots who protect them and their property. If you are deaf, dumb, and blind to what's happening in the world, you're under no obligation to do anything. But if you know what's happening and you don't do anything but sit on your ass, then you're nothing but a punk. Nobody in the world, nobody in history has ever gotten their freedom by appealing to the moral sense of people who oppress them. I am Asada Shakur. The Student Leadership Conference made it crystal clear that current sit-ins and other demonstrations are concerned with something much bigger than a hamburger or even a giant-sized Coke. Whatever may be the difference in approach to their goal, the Negro and white students, North and South, are seeking to rid America of the scourge of racial segregation and discrimination, not only at lunch counters, but in every aspect of life. I am Ella Baker.